Well, hello. How are we? I'm assuming the lineups are out. I've not had a chance to look at them yet. Like I said, the children are home for the weekend. Just checked I've got the mic on. Yes, I have. So I've just been making lunch and making omelettes and all that sort of thing. So we're going to have a look in a minute. Just going to have a sip of my brew. It's been a bit of a last minute panic, I've got to be honest. But there you go. That's the way it is. Right, let's have a look then. This is my team. I can't even remember who I said I was going to bring in the stream yesterday. I probably can. Let's go and have a look anyway and see what is going on. Have they rested people? Have they not? Let's just put it to Google. It's probably quicker. World Cup football. There we go. Let's have a look to Croatia. Morocco lineups. So Stanisic, Gvardiol, we're playing 3 at the back. What do we think? Is that the lineup? It looks pretty strong, doesn't it? Perisic, Modric, Orisic, they're going for it. 3-5-2. And then 4-3-3 for Morocco. They're going for it too. In a different way, Hakimi up high. Happy days. So nobody really massively rested here. Both teams want to win this, but it's great news for football. I think we're going to enjoy this game, boys and girls. What do you reckon? I think we are. Right, a little sip of my brew. So let's go and have a look and see. The one person who is missing, however, in fact, the 2 people who are missing are Sosa and Juranovic. Are they on the benches? Let's have a look. So neither of those will be coming into my team. Now, interestingly, is Orisic listed as a midfielder or as a forward? I said before I was tempted to go for Gvardiol, so I might still do that. Let me shine this up here a little bit. That's a bit better. A bit dark in the background. Okay, so those are the lineups for today. If you are watching and you want to get involved, then the comment box just below me right here is for you guys. Share your thoughts and comments. We can run some polls if you want to as well. Right. Let's have a look at my team then. So first thing I want to have a look at wasn't somebody I considered, but as Orsic listed as a defender or as a midfield in this game. Let me just widen this slightly so the box appears to the other side. There we go. Look all right on there still. Yes, it does. I'm just going to make this a bit bigger. All helps. Can be a bit small sometimes on the screen, I know. So, Orsic. If you've just joined, I suppose the big news is, it's not really massive news, class is a forward. Well, he's not coming into my team. Jesus. Was Ziyech playing? Did I see Ziyech? Yes. Bufal, who's on the penalties. Interesting from Croatia. Interesting. I do think it'll be 3 at the back as well, not 5. So we've got Perisic and Orisic. They're either going to be exposed at the back and let a load in, or they're going to score a load of goals. We haven't got Mausri playing, have we, for Morocco? And we haven't got Saeed either, so it is a little bit weaker than it was. Without a doubt. Oh, this is the player I was going to bring in, Unahi. So he's not coming in now. That one's by the by. Right, let's see if any of these... So Perisic we know is as a midfielder. This is the midfield 3 that have been playing. So which of these defenders? I want one defender from each country. So Hakimi, that one's sorted. And I've got Bono. or Bruno, if you want to say. It's spelt different everywhere, isn't it? I think I might go for Gvardiol. Mayer's not an out of position defender, is he? Don't think so. Let me just check. Classed as a midfielder, no. So I'm thinking possibly Gvardiol. Looked brilliant, hasn't he, to be fair? Got an opportunity to go... I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to line these three up and see how many headed goals they've scored between them in for their clubs. Let's go to Squawker. So Gvardiol, because I want one of these. Okay. Stanisic. Stanisic. That must be him. Josip. Munich. And Sutalo. That's how you say it. Now this needs to be wider again to get the ad. There it is. Sorry if I'm making it a bit smaller, but I need to be able to do it. Sutalo. Right, what's his name begin with? J. Sutalo. Cool. There's only one of them. Happy days. Right, I want to know headed goals. It's all attacking stats, basically. So attack, headed goals. Let's have a look. Let's go and have a look. This season. So 0 for any of them. That's not a great start. 13 games, 6 games. Let's have a look at some more. Let's have a look for Croatia. Obviously not in this one. Let's go and have a look at the qualifiers then. Nations League, I suppose. One of them's got to be good at scoring headed goals, surely. No, not in the Nations League. 2-3 games. There's not many games in it, is there? Let's look in the European Championships. See if any of them managed them in competition. Didn't play. 2022 friendlies. None of them got headed goals at all. Oh, God. That's annoying, isn't it? They've got headed attempts. Attack. That's headed goals. Attempts, here we go. Shots. We'll just go with shots excluding blocks. 0. Well, this is in the friendlies. Right, let's go back to the World Cup then, see how they've been doing recently. And even been getting shots away. Gvardiol's had 1 shot. There we go. There's me, man. That's it. Hello, Monkey. How you doing, mate? Good to see you've transferred in Hakimi, Livakovic and Gvardiol for Sosa. Thoughts? Well, I'm just about to, as you can see, I'm about to bring Gvardiol in myself. It would have been Sosa or it would have been Juranovic, to be honest with you, either of those two. But in the absence, and it looks like they're playing 3 at the back. I know this is only Google's lineup. If anybody thinks the formation will be different, then please do say so. But these are basically Orsic. I've had a look already. If you've just joined, he's classed as a forward in the game, and Perisic is a midfielder. Just looking at defenders, I want one from each personally. What have you done? Livakovic. So you've done one from each, and then you've gone for the Croatia keeper. Well, I've currently got Bruno in, just based on the fact that it's a flip of a coin, mate. Either or. I mean, I'm on Bruno. I'm going to stick with that, I think. Yeah, just because Morocco have had more clean sheets. Just simply based on that. And I've got a second chance with Martinez, France. To be honest, I don't see a clean sheet for anybody in either of these games. I think this one, I think, is going to be goals. And I'm really, really looking forward to it. Could end up a better game than the final. Obviously, the prize at the end of the final is more. But this one, because there's not as much pressure on it, although Morocco will definitely want to finish third. Croatia, I've been there and done it before a little bit. But yes, I am now going to take out Juranovic. And I am going to bring in Gvardiol. Just like that. Crazy, crazy. But he does look a good player as well. And he has caught the eye, so £4 million as well. 10% selected. So let's confirm that one. That's it. That's the first of my 6 transfers gone. So already that's different from what was discussed on the stream yesterday. Right, Perisic, Modric. So I've got... Now, do I take Modric out? Where's the... What was I going to do yesterday? Did I save it? Or did I save it? You think Perisic? Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep Perisic. I'm just debating whether to take Modric out for Rabiot. Because obviously, if you've got to bring France players, if you want to change your players from Croatia and Morocco, then they need to be done before this game kicks off. Because they'll be locked otherwise. There's no point in having them for next week. So... yeah, it's Rabiot I want to bring in the midfield, isn't it? I've got Tsunami there. I can't remember what I said I was going to do now. Oh, let me have a look, see if I can see. Is this the screenshot here? No, that's FPL. Don't want to see that, do we? Not yet. Let's have a look. Got some screenshots saved on my screen. Here we go. Here's the... so it was Unahi I was going to bring in. Let me see if I can... let me see if I can add that to this screen here so you guys can see the players I was thinking of bringing in yesterday. It might not have a lovely little border around it. In fact, it won't have a little border around it. Let me close this one so it doesn't look a bit silly. So I'm just clicking a button here that says add source and then an image file. Talk you through it so you don't get bored. It's all exciting in the back in the back here. Here we go. So this is the team from yesterday that I came up with. Like I said, these are going to be my transfers. So let's have a look and see if we can compare those two. So, in fact, you can't see the two of them, can you? I can. Right, shall I? Is that too small? Looks it a bit, doesn't it? Just up there. That's the team I'm looking at. I can take it off there actually a bit, can't I? And then if I bring my other one back, look at that zoom. Like that. That's okay, isn't it? Just about. I can make it a bit bigger. And then you guys can see what it is I'm aiming for, or roughly there or thereabouts. Probably doesn't look the best, but guess what? I don't care. Right, so Gvardiol's in, and that is the Sosa transfer. Now, I do need to. I haven't got Hakimi, so I'm going to take out Koundé now as well, now that he starts. Transfer. Yeah. Well, have I still got Kanate? Yeah, no, I'm going to take out Kanate. Let me leave. So reset that. Because I can wait for the Koundé one to see what the lineup is, can't I? So Kanate. I don't think many people are bothered about this game, to be honest with you. I am. I'm really looking forward to it. What's his name? Hakimi. Right. So I'm going to confirm that now as well. Confirm. So 2 transfers done. Now it's just a case of, do I swap Modric for a Moroccan player. There's nobody in France extra that I want because I'll be bringing in Rabiot for Tchouaméni if Rabiot is fit. Otherwise, I've already got Tchouaméni. I could go for somebody else, I suppose, from the France team, depending what the lineup is. What do we think? I'm going to start a poll now. Might not get the most votes, but we shall see. Who wins today? Croatia. I think it's quite an attacking lineup for them, isn't it? Although I do think Morocco at the end of their last game did look very, very attacking. And maybe that will carry over. Just surprised that Unahi, or however you say his name, isn't playing, to be honest with you, because he had like 4 shots in that game. He was going to be my cheeky little differential. So, who wins today? Click the button, ask your community. There we go. Me and the monkey, mate, I think. Might get a few others joining. But this will help to decide. I'm just trying to decide whether to bring in a attacker from Boufal down as a forward or a midfielder. Is he down as a forward or a midfielder? I think he's a midfielder, actually. That might be the shout. He is on penalties. Or do I stick with Modric? He's a midfielder, Boufal. So that's an option. I could bring Boufal in for Luka Modric. Although Modric is on some free kicks, isn't he? And they have gone, looking at this. So this is only. So we have a look on SofaScore, see what the lineup is on there. I reckon that's probably more accurate than Google. There we go. Show more. Right. So again, yeah, they've got it down as a 3-5-2. Which you'd imagine Modric will be playing in quite an advanced role. But you've got Perisic. It's almost like a 3-3-4, I reckon, it's with Perisic and Orsic. They're going for it, aren't they? Could well leave themselves open at the back, though. Still, for me, it's still one way or the other. What are the odds looking like now? Now the teams are out, because I'm sure they will have changed with the team lineups and things like that as well. Do get your votes in. Do you think Croatia or Morocco? Who have you got for captain? Sorry, mate, I didn't see that bit. I think Perisic. What do you think? Oh gosh, not sure. I'll come back to that in a second. Come back in a second. Let me just have a look at the odds here now. So 27-20 for Croatia, 11-5. So Croatia are definitely the favourites. Not that this is like a guarantee, of course. This is just odds from a gambling sort of thing. But they're not usually they get it right more often than they don't. That's the key, I think. Wow. And Argentina, France. There's not much in it, is there? Not much in it at all. Although Argentina are the favourites. Are they? No, France are the favourite. France. Do me maths. 22. 32. Can't think my head's gone. It's gone. It's very close. That's all we need to know. Right, who's been doing well? Who's been getting the highest ratings for SofaScore? This is an interesting one. See, there isn't any for Josip Sutalo and Stanisic. How many games have they played in this World Cup? Are they cold coming into this? Are they getting their first game? Well, let's go back. Let's go back. Right, let's click on him. Is that all the information I get? That. Scores. I want to know about him. Player statistics. Let's go there. Oh, this is good. This is a new screen. There's no expected though, is there? Ground rules, no shots. Oh, here we go. Attack. That's what we want. I'm not, like I say, I'm not thinking of a clean sheet here. Shots on target. Oh, this is this game. Oh, that's annoying. Sorry, everybody. That's why I've not seen it before. Sorry. And we saw before there was no headed attempts from these guys. Is this their first game? Is it? Where are we at? Satulo. In which case, mind you, that a lot of the last game was this guy here, Unahi. Like I say, 4 shots from him. Oh, keep voting, by the way. There's more votes coming in now. A few more of you online. That's great. That's great. Thank you for joining. Just having a look if you've just joined us now. Do I replace Modric? I don't think I do in that attacking team. He's got more to aim for, hasn't he? More to aim at. Two strikers up top. I think he's going to be playing slightly high. Could play, you know, in that. If they're a 4 in midfield, he could be playing a number 10, just sitting, you know, in between the lines, picking up that space. No, I'm staying with Modric. I'm staying with Modric, definitely. I've just made up my mind. I might even go to Livakovic last minute as well, thinking about it. Just because there's 2 new defenders in the middle here. Are they both new? Let's find. Here, 2 new defenders. Stanisic has been playing, hasn't he? I hate not having fantasy football hub to see what's been going on. Right, let's look at some of these players. So we can see on here how many minutes they've played. Actually, this is the easiest way. Just trying to remember how I've been doing it. So Stanisic, fixtures. Well, there's no points because did not play. So this is a first outing for Stanisic. That's interesting. What's the other guy's name? Sutalo. Defender. First outing as well. Did not play. So 3 at the back, because that ain't 5 at the back with Perisic and Orsic. 3 at the back for Croatia. 2 of them not played in this tournament. Okay. How many games have these guys played? Dari and Yamik and Allah. Because I think they're pretty fresh as well. This game's got goals written all over it. I'm almost tempted to bring in, to take McAllister out. Or Chuanemi. And have Ziyech and Boufal in my team as well. I don't think either of these keepers are going to keep a clean sheet today. Who's going to? I think it's who's going to concede the least. That's my thought anyway. If you haven't done your voted in the poll, Croatia, Morocco, who you think is going to win, don't just vote in the poll. Tell us why, and then it can, like, you know, stimulate further conversation. Obviously, sort of one way, but not 2 ways. Hello, Penguin. I completely forgot about this game today when doing my transfers. Thought it was just the final left. Oh dear, hope you didn't take any hits, Penguin. Welcome to my stream, mate. Guys, Penguin has got his own channel, just to let you know, does FPL as well. So, give him a follow, give him a subscribe. Had a bit of a meltdown earlier in the season. That was funny to watch. Doing much better than I am, though. Fair play, mate. But no, I think there's some punch to be had here. Oh, tough choice now. I want to have one France and one Argentine midfielder tomorrow. I think I just stick where I'm at then, don't I? Oh, it could be a tighter affair. I think I might, just because Rabiot was injured, I think I might transfer Tchouaméni out for Boufal, seeing as he's on penalties. Right, let me end this poll here now then. Who wins today? End poll. And it is 75% of you have said Croatia are going to win today, and 25% have said Morocco. Okay, it's only 8 votes, so it's not the biggest sample size, but 6 out of 8 saying Croatia are going to win. Anybody care to share why they think that? That would be lovely. Looking at this lineup. Right, let me check these defenders. That's what I was going to do. Got sidetracked, didn't I? Dari, I think it's his first game, is it? Dari. Oh no, he's played. Didn't start though, he's come into it later on. Only for 33 minutes. Played 90 minutes but seen 2 goals up against France. So he started there. So he's not cold. Although he's not won a game when he's been in defence. That's not the best indictment, is it? What's the next guy's name? Yamik. Hello, programs. How you doing? Mayer or Perisic? For me, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Come to that in a minute. I'll have a look and see. I'll tell you what I'll do. Welcome to the channel. Do a cheeky little poll for you. Also, we want to know about captains. So if you've got a captaincy choice, then please do make your suggestion from this team. I think I think Perisic is possibly the one, because I'm assuming no one's gone for the third forward in Nasri. Or the guy, what's his name? God, I'd never make it on actual telly, would I? Like being a commentator. Kramaric, that's it. I'm assuming no one's gone for either of them. They've not had the best of tournaments, have they? So Yamik, let's see how many games he's played. 3.5 million defender. Don't think he's played any, has he? 0 points. Oh, he got 6 points. He's played them all by the looks of it, apart from the opener. 12 minutes there. 13 minutes there. So he's somebody who's come on at the end. So 36 minutes. Played a full game up against Portugal, so earned his way into the team. Yeah, and then he's playing this afternoon. We've got 20 minutes till kick-off, guys. Got 20 minutes till kick-off. So I'll just do this now for programs. Mayer or Perisic. Cheeky little poll. So community poll. I like to do things for you guys too. By the way, I have last night put my beats together, so I had to learn how to do that on my for the song I'm going to do for FPL. I'm hoping to have it all done by Monday. So community poll, Mayer or Perisic? Let's help out programs. First time on the stream, I do believe. Certainly first time commenting. Tell them what you think, guys. I'd say Perisic, to be honest with you, personally. But interesting to see what people think. Sumadas, nice to have you back, my friend. How you doing? Hello, mate, to you too. You all set for your team? You all ready to go? I'm not. I'm trying to debate now. I'm trying to think who I think is going to win this game and what the score's going to be. I think I'm going to take Tchouaméni out. Because he scored once. I can't see him scoring again, to be honest with you. I've already got Hernandez. Koundé. I've got like double France defence at this moment in time as well. Although I possibly will change Koundé for Acuna. If you've just joined, by the way, I forgot this little one's up here because it's on a separate screen for me. This is the team yesterday that I said I would be playing if the lineups were you know, as like full teams basically. So I've already had to change, like, not be able to put Sosa in because for Jovanovic, so that's one I'll not be able to do. And then Unahi, I can't bring him in either. Looking at this with Croatia, and I know Croatia have got the more experience, and everybody thinks Morocco have overplayed, and I think that's why the voting, I'm not, you know, saying you're wrong, but I think that's why the voting's the way it is. But they've got 2 defenders who haven't played in this tournament, and they're not 5 at the back. They're 3 at the back there, aren't they? I'm going to bring Boufal in because I think he's got a goal in him, and I think these might panic, might give a penalty away. And I'm going to stick with Bono. I think Morocco win this. I do. I am. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it right now. Actually, let me just double check. Let's not run away with this. Let's have a look at the community polls. Okay, last chance to have a vote. Let's help out programs, Meyer or Perisic. There we go. And poll. Right, so 4 votes in. Perisic 75%, Meyer 25%. That's what I thought as well. We still need to choose a captain here, by the way. I think there's a couple of options, isn't there? I'm going to do a captaincy poll for today. Obviously, we've still got a second attempt at this, unless you're Penguin and you've not got any of these players on your team. Let's ask a question. So, captaincy. Now, let me know if you want to put anybody different in here, but for me, I'm thinking the midfielders because I'm not seeing a clean sheet, although Hakimi could be a good option. He has been on some free kicks, but Mausri's out and Said are out, so their defence is weakened also. Right. So for me, it's going to be, because I think a lot of people own him, Boufal, Ziyech. Don't forget, Boufal has been on penalties in the build-up to the World Cup. And Modric is on penalties for Croatia. So maybe that comes into your thinking. Okay, I've not done capitals because we ain't got time. So yeah, get your captaincy votes in now. Sorry it took so long, monkey. Right. And then I want to know. Let me know in the comments, guys. Should I bring in Boufal for Tchouaméni, who I am currently, as you see in the team I've got up here. I'm currently. Oh, can you see that? I don't know if you can see the arrow. I'm currently. Oh, I forgot my thought now. Jesus. Oh yeah, I'm currently hanging on, waiting for Rabiot to play. In terms of that team I've got there, I've only got 3 France players. 1 midfielder, 1 striker, 1 forward. As it stands now, looking at the team I've got here, I've got 5. Should I just even it up? I'll be bringing in Martinez tomorrow, so that'll give me 4 Argentina. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to change Tchouaméni. Suggest a... Yeah, I think I'm going to change Tchouaméni. I'll do it in a minute. I'll start a poll in a moment once this captaincy poll's finished. Get your votes in, guys. Boufal, Ziyech, Perisic or Modric. And if I've missed somebody out there from today, then please do tell me. Because what I'll do is I'll run this poll again and I'll take out the least amount voted for player and I'll run this poll again. If you think I've missed somebody out, if you think Hakimi should be in this poll, then do tell me. And like I say, I'll rerun it in a minute. Not a problem at all. For me, my deliberation, I'm going to deliberate it over. We've got another 20 minutes till kick-off. So another 10 minutes, I'm going to just ponder on Tchouaméni. Do I want to save it for Rabiot tomorrow? Or do I want to say, or do I want to transfer it to Boufal today? I think today's going to be a higher scoring game, isn't it? I think I'm going to bring Boufal in, to be honest with you. Let me just go and have a look. Croatian defender, Sumadas. I would say I've transferred in Gvardiol today, based on a little bit of research that I did just on this stream, so not the world's most amount. Basically, he's had one shot on target in the tournament compared to all the others. So for me, that was the person to go for. And I just like him. He looks like a nice player as well, doesn't he? So for me, I think he's possibly the best option out of the three centre-backs they're currently playing with, because they've got no full-backs. With Perisic, if you haven't seen the lineup, that's the lineup. This is how we think the lineup anyway, in a 3-5-2. Based on SofaScore, and Google actually had these in the same lineup as well. These two have not played in the tournament so far. So, for me, Gvardiol all the way. Sumadas. Please do vote on the poll. Interestingly, Modric, correct me if I'm wrong, Morocco will win, bro. Hello, Younes. I think they're going to as well. I think they're going to. Get your votes in. I'm going to end this poll because I want to know what people think. Should I bring Boufal in? Should I have Boufal, Tchouameni, or wait for Rabiot? What I want to do, though, just while you're doing your last votes on this, I'm going to have a look and see, is there any injury news on Rabiot? If any of you guys have got an update there for me, then please do share. There we go. Back in contention. Football Italia. "44 minutes ago." I'm not going there. Let's go Football Italia. 1 day ago. It's from Juventus. He's back in training separately from his teammates, but the illness is spreading through the fan. Oh! This is interesting. There's an illness spreading through the France camp ahead of the World Cup final. He was so ill last night, he did not even attend the 2-0 semi-final victory over Morocco. Okay. Faces have raced against time to be in good enough shape to start Sunday's World Cup final against Argentina. Right. That does it for me then. I'm not even going to run a poll. Maybe I should run a poll. I've got 5 minutes. There's no thing. Right, I'm ending this poll now. Last chance to vote on the captaincy. And again, if you think somebody else should be in this poll, then please do tell me now. Poll is ended, and it is ended with 66% of you saying Ziyech for today's game. Perisic at 33%. Boufal at 0 and Modric at 0. Okay, so it's gone on Ziyech. So that's interesting. Right, I'm going to start a poll for me now. If any of you guys want me to start a poll for you towards the end of this, then please do say. So the community says Ziyech. By the way, that was 9 votes. So 6 of those 9 said are thinking Ziyech. Need info, mate. Should we need to use all transfers today? What you need to do is let me just set up this poll. 2 seconds. Which player? And then I shall just come back and answer that. You can make transfers tomorrow as well. Yeah, that's a quite straightforward one to answer. However, if what I can't do is basically transfer out somebody who plays today. Even if they're on the bench, once they're locked in. Even if they don't play today. So tomorrow you'll only be able to transfer any of your France or Argentina players that you've got in your squad. Yeah. Which players? So put Rabiot in there. Doesn't really matter. I suppose it's Tchouameni. I suppose the other option is Kingsley Coman, who came in for him in the last game. Tchouameni. So Rabiot, Tchouameni, or Boufal. I'm pretty set on Boufal. I just wondered what you guys think. There we go. Right, that was live. Okay, got it, bro. Nice one, Suma. Make sure you join, by the way, if you are on now, make sure you join my FPL league. I think, if I remember rightly, I put the league in the description below. And then you'll be there once we start and I do the league update following the first weekend. And it'll be lovely to have you on board so I can bring your team up if I need to. Let's have a quick look. I am just going to let that poll run a minute. For current league members, let's have a look and see how we're going. I did show this yesterday, but it is very tight at the top. 2 points between it, Rio and While My Qatar Gently Weeps. I think there's only look what I can do that can catch both of them. So interesting to see what you got those guys do. Yeah, and there's a little battle here for 4th place between people from 5th to sort of 10th, I think, in my mind. Possibly 11th. But big ask to make 20 points up now. Certainly on this man here, Travo, knows his stuff. Knows his stuff. Now, Rabio, if you are voting now, Rabio could be a doubt for tomorrow, unless you've heard anything else other than that. Right, let me go back to my team. And just in case this thing fires down, how are we doing on the votes? Okay. Rabio, Buffalo, Chumani. Get your votes in, guys. Captaincy vote, by the way. A lot of people have voted for ZX. And to be honest, with those 2 defenders that haven't played yet, I think I'm agreeing. And I think I'm going to change my captaincy. I think Morocco are going to win this. So I've got the Moroccan. I've got 3 players from. I've got 3 from each, to be honest, haven't I? So 6 players in total. So I just need. I've got 4 to come in tomorrow. Oh no, because I'm going to bring Buffal in right now. Yeah, I will have 4 to come in tomorrow. 6. No, I'm going to have 7, aren't I? So I need 3 of these players to return for me, basically, in this game. And then I'll swap out, you know, the ones that don't into onto the bench, which is quite nice. You've got like a 50-50 chance. I've got to admit, I do like this game. Yeah, it's full of glitches, etc., etc. But I do like the involvement. You know, the way you can change things, where you can do your substitutions in the middle of the week. I think it rewards the person who's heavily involved. Unlike FPL, make a decision before deadline, done till next week. You know, apart from all your research, etc. I like this game because I find it, you know, you're heavily involved in it, basically, right throughout the game week, match day. I don't know what I'm confirming there. What have I got to confirm there? Right, Chumani. Right, I'm going to end this poll now. Let you guys see it because one might want to see the teams coming out. So, which player? 66% of you say out of Rabiot, Chumani and Buffal are saying 66% Buffal, 33% for Rabiot, who looks like he's injured, and 0% for Chumani, which I get that because he's not a prolific goal scorer at all. I think the code for my, let me bring it up. I think it's in the description below. I'm not sure because I had to rush and get this stream out, so I didn't really type much below it, to be honest, other than delete some stuff that wasn't apparent from yesterday. PDVBLM, if I remember rightly, which, if I'm right on that, I deserve to give myself a cheeky award. I'll type it in. That's the league code for FPL, which, by the way, I will be launching Monday. For me, I'm focused on this. Once this is out of the way, that's the way my brain works. I'll be able to focus on the other. Although I have been tweaking my team about. Yeah. Right, I am going to bring Buffal in for Chouameni. Is Buffal necessary for today, mate? I think so, personally, because I'm bringing him in. Because I'm replacing a player that doesn't score. Buffal is on penalties. Why can't I transfer Chouameni? What am I doing there? Why won't he transfer? What am I looking to confirm that? Right, I'm just going to reset my page here. Don't know what's going on. Right, Chouameni. There we go. Transfer. I am bringing in Buffal. So as you can see, this is a change from the team in the top right-hand corner that I was going to plan if teams were full up to the brim. As not to the brim. Predicted lineups that have been playing in most of the games, basically. Add and confirm. He's in the team. And now I'm going to sub him out. I can't believe I've got only one player. And this is how it's going to stay. I can't change it. I'm going to have one Argentine or France player tomorrow because I've still got 3 transfers. But I think this is the game of the goals. And the goals on assists are points. 2 penalty takers in the middle there with Modric and Buffal. Or they have been historically. Is that the code? Is that the code? Right, so I've done my transfers. And I'm going to make... Oh, it's the captaincy I needed to confirm. Yeah, I'm going to go for Ziyech today as well. A lot of people thinking it. Almost as a protection. If there's like, you know, a high percentage here, then I would imagine a lot of people will be, you know, who are playing will be captaining him today as their first option. Yeah, I do think Morocco are going to win, although Croatia are the favourites. Let's not forget that today. Let's not forget that. So I've not made any boobs here, have I? No. 7 players from this team, 8 tomorrow's game. So I need 3 of these to perform. Lovely if the keeper doesn't. I don't have to worry about that. Happy days. Did you use the power captain? I used it. Oh, mate. Sir, honestly, I used it in game week 2. Absolutely mortified. Because the simple reason I used it is because everyone was using their wild card. And I saved it for last week, basically. So I came into this week without having to worry about loads of players. I transferred them all out at the end. Or the week before, sorry. But I basically, my original captaincy choice that week, Mbappe, scored 30 points in game week 2. So I wouldn't have moved it anyway. So it does feel like a waste. Originally, I panicked a bit because everyone was on a wild card that week. And I just didn't want to lose any ground. But if I'd have held my ground, it would have been saved for this game week, to be honest with you. Because it's so hard to predict. That was the original plan. If anybody's just joined, I see there's quite a few of you that just have. By all means, if they've got any questions, do fire them at me. My team is now set, so I'm here for you guys. I can set up any polls for you. Hello, Megan. Is Ziyech captain? Why is Ziyech captain? He is for me, because I've just made him captain. And he is on penalties as far as I'm aware. Correct me if I'm wrong. No. Ziyech isn't on penalties. Buffal's on penalties. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm going to run another captaincy poll here now. Set your power captain off now, mate, because it's for today's game and tomorrow's game, Suma. So do that now, because it's for the whole match day. Match day being game week as we know it. Absolutely. I've got nothing. It's flashing like I've got something there, but as you can see, all played. Why is it only saying 13 points? Because I got it for... Anyway, not the end of the world, but I used it in match day 2. I must have had some points taken off him. He was definitely on 30. Or was that a following game week? Anyway, it's not the be-all and end-all, that, is it? Right, match day 7. Well done, by the way, if you stuck with this game, because it has been hard work. But like I said, in the end, I'm actually quite enjoying it. Kingsley Coman may come in my team tomorrow instead of, if he starts, possibly, instead of McAllister. Although I do think Argentina are going to win. That's for tomorrow's debate, isn't it? Right, let me run another captaincy poll. Because there's a few more of you online now. Last minute choice. We've got 5 minutes till kick-off. If anybody wants to confirm for me that Booth... I know Buffal's on the penalties because I researched that last stream. Modric, he is the penalty taker, isn't he, for Croatia? Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody. Please do. Buffal... Ziyech. Does anybody think Hakimi's a shout for captain today? I don't personally, because I don't think there's going to be clean sheets. So just putting in these 4 now. Do have a vote, please. Help each other. Let's help each other out on this. In fact, do vote. I think I may well go with the highest vote on this. May well go with the highest vote. And that's what I did on the last one, to be honest. That was the highest vote last time. Di Maria playing, we don't know, mate, to be honest, as yet. He was fit for the last game, to my understanding, but didn't start. And to be honest, he didn't have the greatest start to the World Cup. Didn't play that well either, did he? So, I wouldn't say he's a shoo-in by any stretch of the imagination. But, it's unless you're thinking I need to transfer that player out today for Moroccan or Croatian players, I'm basically now going with one player from the midfield or Argentine. I'm not saying I'm right, by the way. This is just what I'm doing. Anybody else wants to share their thoughts, then please do. I'm basically going with one or the other because I've got that transfer tomorrow. One France or one Argentine midfielder. That's it. I've gone all out on this attack on these four here, and I'll explain why if you've just joined. Just as a little last minute thing, because look at this squad here, and I have looked at this on SofaScore, and they've got the same formations. Basically, they're playing three at the back, and Sutalo and Stanisic haven't played for Croatia in this tournament. So I think there's a chance Morocco are going to score goals. Certainly, the way they finished the last game, they showed they can put on a bit of attack. They've got two up top, Croatia as well, which is a first, and equally, Yamik and Dari haven't played much either. I think not very much at all. So the defences are weakened for these teams compared to how they have been, and the attacks are looking. Well, this is a full attack here. Certainly, this is like very attacking. You know, they've got set. If you think midfield, these aren't. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but just in case there's new people on, you know, we've got Perisic and Orsic. Orsic is classed as a forward in this game. Yeah, they've been playing one up top, haven't they? So, I think this is a very attacking lineup for Croatia. I see goals all over this game, and I think this is where the points come this game week, more so than in tomorrow's game, to be honest with you, which will be a tighter affair. Is Di Maria playing tomorrow? I don't know. I don't know, to be honest with you. If he is, I'll be bringing him in, but I won't be doing that till tomorrow. Absolutely not. Leaving those players till tomorrow. Right, while you're here back, guys, do subscribe. Do subscribe, hit the cheeky little like button. So it looks like that. And I'm going to be going any minute because I'm going to go and watch kickoff and go and watch the game. Let me end this poll now, and then I'll do my captaincy choice last. End the poll. Last chance to get a vote in for polls. Buffal, Ziyech, or Perisic, or Modric for captaincy today. Share your thoughts. Why? Let's have a look. Right. Shil Shah. Thoughts re French players' illness and potential injuries to Hernandez and Tchouaméni. Well, I've just took Tchouaméni out. If Hernandez is injured, I'll be gutted. He's in my team. But we've got tomorrow to make those transfers. I think part of it did make me think that to bring Buffal in instead of Tchouaméni. So I have done that today. And like I say, I've gone all out on this midfield. I do think there's goals here today. But that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Please don't take my, you know, I haven't got a ball here that I can see into the future. You know, just looking at those lineups and those weakened defences, that is what I see. And let's be honest, there's not much to play for, is there? Apart from a bit of pride. Yeah, third or fourth place. You know, there's no trophy. You don't get anything for being second in this game, let alone third or fourth. But, you know, for Morocco, I suppose, there is that opportunity to create some history. So they've probably got more to go for. I'm tempted to switch my captaincy. I'm going to end this poll now because people might want to make their choices. We've only got a couple of minutes to go. The poll is saying captaincy again on Ziyech at 83%, Perisic 16, Buffal 0, and Modric at 0. It is only 6 votes though, so it's not the biggest poll. But 5 out of the 6 have said Ziyech. He's not on. Maybe people think he's on penalties. I don't know, but he's not. I'm going to keep it on Ziyech because, based on 2 polls I've done on this video, a lot of people have captained him. To be honest, it's going to be on Messi for me tomorrow. So I'm not too worried about this captaincy choice. So I'm just going to go with the crowd on this one. Thank you very much for your opinions, everybody. Hopefully it reflects the world out there. And if he does get a massive haul, then it stays on him. And, I don't get left behind, so to speak, if that makes sense, in this game. In the last game week. Right, that's it, guys. I am going to watch the game. Thank you very much for joining me today. Hit the like button on your way. Hit the subscribe. FPL content from Monday, including the FPL song. FPL, my love. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's coming soon. Right, that's it. See you.